the Aventura Hotel. What are your overall feelings?
It's a
Hotel.
budget hotel wrapped in a fancy wrapping, but once you get a little bit into it, you can see the budgetness of the hotel. But overall, I'd say it's a very nice hotel. The room is awesome. The room was great to stay in. The bar 17 up on the roof was really nice.
Beautiful. We went twice.
Yeah. Urban Pantry food place was okay. We had a burger there.
Good options.
A lot of options. Maybe the burger itself tasted like a theme park patty with other stuff on top of it. It was just, little things like that, I think, kind of detract from making it like an amazing place to stay. But for the price and being on property and all that, I'd say it's a good one. Maybe if you're not into like the whimsical nature of Cabana Bay or something like that, it might be a better option for you. But overall, I'd say Cabana Bay is still on top for me.
Cabana Bay is still on top for you. So at the beginning, I was a little disappointed because I expected this place to be so large, and when we got here, it was so small. And that actually ended up being the thing I liked the most about the place, how intimate and cozy it was feeling. Once you're in the lobby, you got the pool, Starbucks, a bar, like 2 bars, elevators. Everything is just really close together, which I enjoyed.
Yeah.
So it's still a resort feel, but it's still on like a small budget hotel size.
Right.
And you still get the benefits on, like you were saying, like the early entry to Universal, a bus to the parks, being on property, close by, paying with your room key is super convenient. So it's under $200 a night. I can't, just depending on the time of year. So I think it's definitely worth it. Out of all the hotels, for me, Cabana Bay is still on top. I'm not trying to copy you. It's just I like theming. I like feeling in a place that's very themed. Universal does a good job at their hotels, but the themed hotels like Cabana Bay, it's all set in that era. I enjoyed it just a little bit more, but this is a very close second. But I love the experience. It's a good time.
Yeah, like you said, the one good thing, the advantage of this was how close together everything is. I'd say the only downside was waiting for an elevator.
Yeah, and they have tons of elevators.
There's like 6 elevators, and you are going to wait for like 5 minutes for the elevator, and it's going to open up, and there's going to be 8,000 people in it.
Yeah, and we are on the 10th floor, so.
Yeah, so that was a little odd to me, just like it doesn't seem like it's like working right. It just seemed odd.
Yeah, they were just you can see the floors.
And then there were a couple other things, like when we went to Bar 17 last night, they had a person downstairs at the elevator that told us like the entire bar was full, the seating was full, like kind of discouraging us from going up there, really, which was kind of odd to me. But then we got up there, and half the bar is empty.
And there was couches available
open couches
with great
and
views of the volcano.
So that was a little weird.
I know.
I would say. So all of our issues stem from the elevators, I would say. The other thing is that I don't think the food offerings are as good as they are at Sapphire Falls. They've done a lot of work to make an interesting menu here, but the menu over at Sapphire Falls, Strongwater Tavern, that kind of thing, custom run flights and what they're known for. I think you're still going to be heading over there for your meals, that kind of thing. But like I said, out of all the resorts on the property, this is the one where you can go run down to Starbucks real quick. You can run down to the store. You can go to the pool without feeling like you had to walk 20 miles to get there, like Cabana Bay. That would be the big advantage of this one over that.
Yeah, everything is just in that big fidget spinner shape. He's got the 3 sides of the building, so everything is condensed in the hub, and then to get to your room is just down the hall. Unlike the other ones, you're trekking to your building. So the VR, with our annual pass discount, it was $5 for 5 minutes. Usually it's $10 for 5 minutes, which is a little pricey, especially if you're coming with your kids, and you can only have them occupied for 5 minutes. But with the discount, I thought it was kind of fun and worth it. I would come back here.
Yeah, there's only 3 rigs they have set up there for VR. I believe these are the Sony Vives, if I'm not mistaken. They have 6 games. It was like Space Pirates, I think, was the one that I played.
I did Fruit Ninja.
And if you've seen any of the VR demos or anything like that, I'm speaking to the gamers for a moment, sorry. If you see any of the demos, that's like a pretty common demo one. You've got like a shield that you can pull from your back, and you shoot with your other one. I think
cool.
that was like the coolest game that they had. The
But
other 6 games, you got like 30 seconds to pick a game.
Yes, and I went
They don't tell you
first.
anything about them.
Yeah, the poor girl was sitting there like, oh, finally someone came to the corners of this hotel to come do VR, and she was like surprised we came in, and I just feel like it wasn't given enough like instruction, which was okay. But it was like, okay, you have 30 seconds, pick a game. I'm like, I just like saw Fruit Ninja. I like colors, I know that. But it was fun. It was fun.
It was a cool way to try out that kind of VR, and now we both want it in our house.
Yeah, I want one in the house now.
They need Beat Saber though. I will tell you that. Universal, get Beat Saber. We've been watching videos. It looks awesome.
It's the future. They're trying to incorporate VR in a hotel. Everything in the room is, powered by the iPad. The elevator is powered by a touchscreen. It's the most futuristic hotel I've ever been, and I appreciate it.
Full disclosure, I do want to talk about the couple of bad things that have happened since we've been here. Well, we have the Bar 17 thing that was just weird, I thought. There's 3 sides, like you said, there's 3 sides to the fidget spinner. One side has an amazing view of all the parks. One side has an amazing view of Volcano Bay. And then there's our side, which has an amazing view of
the parking lot.
Of the parking lot. You also get a pretty decent view of downtown Orlando back there.
Orlando.
It's not a terrible view.
And that's the new hotel that they're building over there on a Wet n Wild property.
It's just when you have a choice of 3 different sides, this isn't the side you want to be on.
No.
So if you can ask when you get here or when you book your room for either a Volcano Bay view or a park view, I think you're going to end up having a lot better time as far as that goes.
Yeah. Even if you're not on the highest floor, I still would even go for a lower floor, but on that side, just so you don't get the view of the parking lot. But it's still nice to be way up here and wake up in the morning and see clouds. We're going to finish getting ready here now, and then we're going to head down to the Urban Pantry to see what they have for breakfast. So we know what they have for lunch and dinner, just to see what offerings they have for breakfast. And we can check it on the iPad, so we don't have to bother going down and talking to anybody.
Yep.
Good morning, sir. We're gonna go scrambled egg. Scrambled egg.
Plain. What'd you get?
For a lucky podcast winner.
Oh, that's awesome.